Hi, my name's Rocky, and this is the story of SamsonWear. I was involved in a financial event that devastated my life and hurt my friends and family as well very much. Ended up at the point of a very deep, dark, depressed place in my life, the point of suicide. Thank God I had an anchor. I realized I needed to make some personal changes, so I went through a physical transformation that changed my life forever. Because of that, my story got posted on bodybuilding.com, became one of the most inspired stories they had. People were emailing me from all over the world, and I realized I could take an inspirational message of hope and put it on people's chests and their arms and their back through the message of apparel. That's how SamsonWear got formed. I was involved in real estate and investments, so I fortunately didn't really have to work a whole lot because of that. So I had a beautiful home, a wife, traveled a lot, motorcycles, four-wheelers, motorhomes, trailers, snowmobiles. Really, ultimately, I was retired. I invested with a friend of mine I knew for 18 years. My friends and family invested as well. Turned out to be one of Arizona's largest Ponzi schemes. Friends and family lost multiple high six figures. I lost much, much more than that, and ultimately lost my marriage as well. I was as depressed as you probably could be. I was making horrible choices on foods and nutrition, and just financially I was just devastated. You know, I didn't have two nickels to rub together, living in a friend's foreclosed home. You know, I'm at the place of suicide. I carry the weight of my friends and my family and their loss, my loss financially as well, and it just, I feel like there's no way out. How do you get out of a hole like that? There were people in Arizona committing suicide over just the loss of a house. I lost house, real estate, home, all of it was gone, plus the weight of all my family and what they had gone through and friends. I just figured, you know, how can you keep moving on from this? Where do you go from here? And as down as you can be at the point of suicide, it's kind of where I was. I went from my friend's foreclosed 4,000 square foot home to my brother's 100 square foot treehouse, 8 feet off the ground. So as a retired guy, just a short time before that, I'm living in my brother's backyard in his treehouse. I remember one morning it was so cold, it was -5 degrees, and we tarped the bottom part of the treehouse. It was so cold just to keep warm. That's where I lived for a year. I was at the point of either I was going to live or I was going to die. My anchor held in God, and I just realized I needed His help through this. I made a decision to live. I said I'm never going to quit. I set some goals, and I made a commitment to that. And I just said I'm not going to give up. I wanted to become the guy on kind of the front cover of the magazine that had the abdominal veins. I never had those. I thought, man, if I could get those, I don't know what they'd look like. So I set a physical goal because it's the one thing I could control. And I realized that when I looked in the mirror, I was telling myself something, and all the other things would line up. My relationships, spiritual, financial, that would all come. But I really focused on one thing I could control, and that was my physical. My spiritual family, my relationship with an amazing lady are doing great. I'm working out 5-6 days a week, feel very good about that. My financial ventures, very excited about. About 2 years ago, when I was down, out, and very depressed, I actually mapped out on a piece of paper what inspirational apparel would look like on a t-shirt. When my story got sent in to bodybuilding.com, I started receiving messages from people literally all over the world that were encouraged. And I realized then that this would be the avenue that I would take SamsonWear to the world. SamsonWear has just recently become a vendor with the largest online supplement company in the world, bodybuilding.com. I've also become a spokesperson for bodybuilding.com. I'm doing motivational speaking engagements. I'm going to be featured on the front cover of the Fusion magazine in December, which is a local publication. My fund, which is called Impact for Living Fund, which goes to supporting transformational, life-changing stories, will be released soon. And what I'm really excited about is SamsonWear.com, which will be coming out in about 2 weeks. Very excited about that. I want your life to be filled with abundance and impacted in a positive way with powerful words like never give up, strength, just believe. And that's why I created SamsonWear, because my belief is that your words create your reality, because words are powerful. The power is yours. My message to you is always going to be the same. You never give up.